Good morning and welcome to another week. This is Tuesday after Memorial Day, and I just wanted to show you what's going on in my garden. This is my garden. This is again the fountain that has been covered. My lilies are coming along. If you can see, I'm going to go closer so you can see. Here are my lilies. They're coming up nicely. We've been getting a lot of rain recently, so I haven't really been able to do much. And remember, I said that my mom has been helping me, so I'm not going to take all the credit. But anyway, this is the back of the garden with the fountain and the lilies behind it. Coming back to the patch where I do my vegetables, remember, this is the area around the deck that I do my vegetables. There was some thyme in that corner, but I think my mom may have gotten rid of it when she was clearing this path. She was saying, well, not that she was saying, but it looked as if whenever it rained, like I said, we've been getting a lot of rain, it washed off the soil, the topsoil, leaving the area kind of bare and exposing the roots. So it wasn't really anything, to be honest. So I think what she did here was just to clear it up a little bit, and in the process I lost my thyme, which shouldn't have been there in the first place, I have to say. And this is what she has done. She's put some I bought some soil which she put on here, and then some greens. I think I said before that I have a lot of greens in my back garden, and they will come up. There are a couple of peppers. I think that, if you can see where my fingers point, that's a pepper plant, and that's another one. These were the ones that I planted the seeds, and they've grown. Coming back to this area, here's my rosemary bush. You see how lush the whole area is? Absolutely beautiful. So I have my rosemary, and you can see the blanket of the greens here. These were all from the seeds that I planted last year. I didn't even, like I said, my friend sends me these from Arizona, but this year she didn't even need to do anything because these just grew by themselves. They germinated by themselves. So I have a blanket here. I was thinking that I had to get rid of some of the plants in order to allow some space for the other plants to grow, but my mom said that that as they grow, the ones that wouldn't survive would die. So basically, survival of the fittest. So she put some fertilizer granules on here, and she is saying, or she said, that the ones that will survive, and then the ones that won't will die naturally. So here we are again. There's a couple of things, one here, two pepper plants. There were two habanero plants that I bought and I planted here, and I'll show you. Here's one right here. I don't even know. Okay, this is one, and then here's a taller one right here. And so this is the blanket. As you can see, some of the greens are taller than the other greens, and I hope you can hear me. These ones are kind of taller than the other greens. And remember, I said that I had some bitter leaf. If you're Nigerian, you know what bitter leaves are. If you're not, this is a plant that we use to cook soup. Vegetable that we use to cook soup is bitter, but before you use it, you kind of have to get rid of the bitterness to a certain extent before you put it in your soup. It will always be bitter. Actually, we do use it because of the bitterness, but it's so bitter that you have to reduce the bitterness by washing it. And so my friend again sent me new stems from Arizona, and you can see there's one here. I hope you can see. I don't know if you can see. Okay, here we are. So this one, you see, it's germinated. That one has sprouted. And I had some from last year. I wasn't sure whether they were alive or not, so I left them just to see if they were alive, and most of them were dead. And I think this is one of them. This one is one of them, and you can see it's actually dead. There's nothing. It's not gonna see. it's not going to do anything. So I have to remove those. I didn't want to remove them at the time because I wasn't even sure whether or not they will survive. So I had to wait to see what would happen, and then I can safely remove them. Here's another one that I think is probably dead, and I'm going to see if I can yank it off from where I am. Oops. Yeah, I think it's dead. I think it's dead. I don't think there's anything coming out. And I'm getting rid of these so that I can have enough space for the surviving plants to grow and thrive. So that's what's going on so far. I have been very busy and it's been raining a lot, so I haven't really been able to do what I said I was going to do in the corner over here, just to help me have more space. So it's still quite bare. Some of the seeds that I planted did not do well. I have a feeling it might have been me. I don't know, maybe not me, I don't know. But anyway, here are my peppers. My peppers, I think these are peppers. Let me see. These are bell peppers. I think these are coming on. I don't know why my mom thinks that that we should leave them. And my kale seeds didn't do well. If you know anything about these, I've watched a few videos about how people planted kale, and I really don't know why they didn't do well. I don't know whether I bought the wrong brand or what, but they didn't do well. And there they are. Or maybe they should have been transplanted, or maybe I put too many seeds in the same pot. I have no idea. But anyway, going to these are habaneros. These are habanero seeds. I expected them to have grown by now, but that's all I have. And then these are the carrots that are coming along. I don't know when, I'm not sure when to transplant these, but we'll see. And then I have this. I think these are peppers, but let me tell you what I did here. These are spring onions, right? I was watching a video and I learned that with spring onions, all you have to do is just to remove the leaves that you're going to use to cook, and the roots that you're going to throw away, that's actually what you replant. So I just put them in here just to see, and I cannot believe that they sprouted. You can see there's one, there's another one, and then there's a really tall one, which is unbelievable. So it looks like I'm going to keep doing this so I can have a steady supply of spring onions. So that's those. And I'm going to show you, these are containers that I bought that I've been using to plant some of the greens. I'm just gonna have so much greens this year that I may just have to throw away some, to be honest, because I don't think they're gonna survive. I don't think they're going to survive. I don't think they're going to survive, all of them. So and this is bitter leaf, sorry, these are water leaves I got from one of my friends, again the same friend, and I'm hoping that this will do well so I can use it to cook. And that is the update so far. I've shown you a whole bunch of things. If you know anything that I'm not doing right that's going to help me, please let me know. And until my next video, you guys have a great week. Thank you. Goodbye.